Hi everyone, welcome back. For today's video, I am going to be making a quick little thank you. Well, I guess they're not really thank you cards. They're just cards that I am including in the packages I'm sending out to people that have requested a new catalog from me. So if you've requested a new catalog, or if you haven't and you want a new catalog, you can go over to my website. First link down in the description box below will take you to the coordinating blog post that's on my website, and then there's a contact me section where you can go and request one of these yourself. And if you do, for everybody that I'm sending one of these to, I'm including just a little note card and say thanks and hey and hi and all that good stuff. And if you want one of these, I'll give you all of the exact details at the very end of this video. So I just want to jump in to it. I don't have a sample to show you guys right this second because I've been using them and setting them out. So I needed to make a couple more. So I figured I'd show you guys how to make one of them. It's a super simple card, but I think it looks really, really pretty. And it's using a lot of new products from the new catalog. So it's a good way for me to show you guys some new stuff. So to start off with the products that we're going to need, I'm going to be using the C block, and I'm actually going to end up using the D block too. So both of those blocks. For our stamp set, we're going to be using the Thoughtful Banners stamp set, and I think this is the Duet Banner Punch. Both of these are part of the new catalog. They're in a bundle, so you can get these together and then save 10% on those. So when the new catalog comes out, make sure that you check this out. I've loved this set so far, and I've just started playing with it, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it already. My desk is super messy still, so I'm trying to make do. We're going to be using basic black ink, and then we're also going to be using Flirty Flamingo, which is one of the new in colors for the years 2016 to 2018. For our paper, we are going to be using a piece of Whisper White that is cut at 5 1/4 by 4 inches. Then we're going to be using a piece of this new designer series paper, and I can't remember what the name. Oh, let me look. I can't show you guys the inside of the catalog, but it is the part of the Affectionately Yours specialty designer series paper. So we're using a little bit of this, and this is cut at 5 inches by 3 3/4. We're using a piece of Flirty Flamingo, which is cut at 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. This is another piece of Flirty Flamingo. You just need a scrap piece. We're going to be using this to cut our little banner out. So you don't need a full piece. I just happen to have this. So that's what I was using. And then you're also going to need a little scrap of Whisper White. We're not going to be using this whole piece, but again, this is what I had next to me, so this is what I grabbed to use. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. Okay, so to start off, we're going to do our stamping, and this is the most intricate part of the card, really. It's a pretty simple card, and I think it's really good, and that's why I kind of did it, because I really wanted to use some of the new product, but I wanted to keep it pretty simple too, because I knew I was going to be sending out a bunch of catalogs. So I'm going to be using this stamp set, and there's all these different words on here. So I'm going to be using hello. I did a couple thank yous for customers that I already had that requested a new catalog, and then I've been using hello for brand new people that have never been my customer before, just to say hi and introduce myself. So I'm going to do another hello today, and I just have a C block here. You can use whatever block you want. It's a super tiny stamp, so that's that. We're going to be using the Flirty Flamingo ink, and what we're going to be doing, I actually want to grab my ruler if I can find it, and a pencil. I forgot this part. So what I'm going to do is just draw a little line, a very light pencil line down with one side on the left-hand side of the card, or of the piece of paper. And I just want to use that as kind of my guide. So what I'm going to be doing is taking my little hello stamp, and I'm going to line it up with that piece over there, and then I'm going to stamp it 4 times across. So each time you stamp, it gets lighter and lighter and lighter. And then we're just going to continue that exact same process all the way down the card. or all the way down the piece. I'm probably gonna stop when we get to like right about here. You wanna end up with a pretty square piece. So I'm just gonna continue doing that, and then we'll see how many I get to by the time that I'm done. So now I'm done. I ended up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I probably could have stopped at 7, but I figured why not go for the 8th just for fun. So now what I'm going to do is bring in my paper trimmer, and I'm going to basically trim off this edge right here. And I'm also going to trim off a little bit of the words, not much. Like you can see, that's all I'm trimming off. So it's not much at all. You don't want to completely take away the whole word. But I just like the more imperfect look, where it looks like, I feel like it looks more like you cut this out of a paper pack and just happened to cut off where those words were instead of you deliberately stamped this, if that makes sense. So that's the look that I like. You can do whatever kind of look you like, whatever you feel comfortable with. What I'm going to do now is just file the edges of this. So the paper trimmer that I have works pretty well. I really do like it. It was inexpensive. The replacement blades are inexpensive. But I always get these frayed edges, and it's happened with other paper trimmers before. I really don't think it's the trimmer specifically. I think it's just really high quality cardstocks get a little bit fuzzy on you just because of the fibers in it and because it is more high quality cardstock. That's just what I found, at least. Everybody's going to have different experiences, but that's what I found. So what I do is I just take a regular nail file. It's just your regular nail file that you would use on your nails, and I just use that to file down the edges so they're not fuzzy anymore. So I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to scooch it off to the side, and now we'll do our other piece of stamping. And I'm just going to take my piece of Flirty Flamingo, I'm going to bring in my other block, and I'm going to grab this banner here, and I'm also going to grab this other hello that's in a more scripty font. I'm going to grab that. So I'm actually going to steal my pink block, my C block, and I'm going to get this little bit of ink off of there so it doesn't mess anything else up. Take that, move that off to the side. I'm going to put my hello on my C block. That looks good. Put my banner on the D block. And again, use whatever blocks you have. This is just what I happen to have handy. These are the blocks that I use most frequently. Actually, when I finish reorganizing my craft room, I'm planning on doing a tour of everything, and I actually reorganized the drawer that's right to my left, and I have a little bin in here that I keep my most used blocks in. And it's been really handy, but these just happen to be in there because they're pretty much the perfect size for almost every stamp set. There are obviously some that are a little bit bigger. There are some that the stamps are smaller, so it probably would be more convenient to use a smaller block, but nothing says that you can't use a bigger block. I'm chatting too much. Okay, so I stamped down the banner, and then just in the middle of the banner, I'm going to put the hello. Just like that. Simple, cute, no big deal. Oh, I just dropped the stamp set. Good thing I'm not using it anymore. Okay, so there's that. Then we're going to take our banner punch. I don't know if I'm going to have to. No, that'll be good. Okay. So then I'm just going to center it in here. Make sure that that works. Pop it out. I feel like this punch kind of sticks a little bit. So if you have that issue, you can just kind of work it a little. I found that helps. Okay, so move all of these pieces out of the way because we don't need them anymore. And now we can go ahead and start assembling our card. So what I want to do is go ahead and assemble all of the flat pieces first. So we're going to start by taking our piece of designer series paper, and I'm just using Tombow Mono permanent adhesive. If you have snail adhesive or fast fuse or any other kind of adhesive that you like, of course, go ahead and use that. I just find that the Tombow mono adhesive works really, really well, and it's super convenient to have. So use whatever adhesive you have and that you love. Then I'm going to take my my other piece of Flirty Flamingo, and I don't know where my bone folder is. Telling you guys, my desk is a mess. I don't know where anything is. Well, I guess I can just, oh, I don't even know where my old bone folder is. Well, oh, I found it. I was like, I just had it. Okay, so I'm going to take this, fold it in half, just like this. Now you can decide if you want to do a landscape or a portrait card. I like this card personally in landscape. That's just me. And we're going to take our two pieces, our two layers, and we're going to put these on our card base. Just like this. Dun, dun, dun. Then we're going to take our little hello piece, and I'm actually going to put this down with just my regular tape runner again. Because I'm sending these in the mail, I'm not putting a ton of dimension on these. We will be using dimensionals for our little banner, but I'm not putting a ton of dimensionals just because I know this is going to go in the mail. And I'm going to set this in the center, but I'm going to kind of turn it a little bit so that it gives it a little bit of dimension. Or not really dimension, I guess, but it gives it some movement. That's the word I was looking for. Then I'm going to grab my dimensionals, and on our little banner, I'm going to use 3 dimensionals just to make sure that it doesn't sag. Again, because it's going in the mail, there's a chance that it's going to get smushed. So I just want to make sure that this banner stays nice and popped up. And we're just going to put this right in the middle of our card. And that's it. It's pure. Wow, I can't even speak right now. That is it though. I really, really love this card. Like I said, it's super simple and easy to make, and I've been mass producing these like crazy right now just because I've been sending out a bunch of catalogs, and it's super simple and easy to make, but I think it's so pretty and so beautiful, and I really do like the little piece in the background. It just makes the banner pop a little bit, and it has more interest because we did that hello stamp behind it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this card. If you're interested, again, in getting your own copy of the new catalog, which you can start ordering from June 1st, go to my website. The first link in the description box below will take you to the coordinating blog post for this video. And once you're on my website, there's a little button up at the top on the right hand, it's like middle right hand side, that says contact me. There's a contact form right when you go there. Just fill out your put your information in there and just jot a quick note that says I'd like a new catalog, and I'll get one sent right over to you at no cost to you. I am paying for the catalog and the shipping and handling, so it's perfectly free to you. If you're interested, please go ahead and do that, and I will get one sent right over to you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You'll get a catalog and this little card. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!